In the magical kingdom of Lumeria, where the sunlight always sparkled a little brighter than anywhere else, there lived a ruler named Queen Arlena. She wasn't just known for her incredible beauty and grace, or the shimmering golden crown that sat upon her head. No, Queen Arlena was admired most for her wisdom and the powerful magic she used to protect her people. Lumeria was a breathtaking land, filled with enchanted forests where trees whispered secrets, rivers that glowed with an inner light, and mountains that sparkled with countless crystals. Life was serene, a perfect harmony of magic and nature. But this peace was about to be shattered. One fateful night, a shadowy figure emerged from the darkness. It was Malgoth, a sorcerer consumed by envy and fueled by dark, forbidden magic. With a terrifying roar, he summoned a vortex of black energy, a swirling abyss that engulfed the unsuspecting Queen Arlena. In the blink of an eye, both the queen and the sorcerer vanished, leaving behind only silence and a chilling darkness that spread across the land. The once bright kingdom of Lumeria was plunged into shadow, its people trembling with fear. The vibrant colors of the land seemed to fade to gray, and hope felt like a distant memory. But hope has a funny way of appearing in the most unexpected of places. In a small, quiet village nestled at the edge of the kingdom lived a 14-year-old girl named Lyra. She was known for her quick wit and a spirit that burned with incredible bravery. Though she was young, Lyra's heart was pure, and she looked up to Queen Arlena more than anyone. When the devastating news of the queen's kidnapping reached her village, a fire ignited within her. While others despaired, Lyra made a silent vow. "If no one else can do it," she whispered to the wind, "then I will." She wouldn't let her kingdom fall. With her resolve hardened like steel, Lyra prepared for the journey of a lifetime. From a hidden chest, she retrieved her mother's blue crystal dagger, its blade humming with a faint, magical energy. She donned a small, sturdy suit of armor that had been passed down through her family. With these heirlooms and her unwavering determination as her only companions, Lyra set out on a grand adventure. This quest would test not only her courage and intelligence, but the very strength of her heart. Her first destination was the vast and mysterious enchanted forest, a place where the ancient trees whispered secrets to those who would listen, and mystical creatures roamed freely under the dense canopy. As Lyra ventured deeper into the woods, the air grew thick with magic. Suddenly, a magnificent creature blocked her path. It was a crystal tiger, its fur shimmering and refracting the light like 1,000 tiny diamonds. Its eyes glowed with an ancient power, and its roar echoed through the trees like rolling thunder. Anyone else would have run in terror, but Lyra stood her ground, her hand gripping the hilt of her crystal dagger. She held the tiger's gaze, showing no fear. Then something incredible happened. The tiger's fierce eyes softened, glowing with a gentle light. It seemed to hear a faint, distant call on the windher echo of Queen Arlena's magic. In a display of respect, the great crystal tiger bowed its head slightly to the young girl. It then nudged a rolled-up parchment toward her with its snout. Lyra carefully unrolled it. It was a moon map, its glowing lines and symbols magically revealing the location of the dark fortress where the queen was being held. In that moment, Lyra understood the very land of Lumeria. The magic flowing through its forests and rivers was guiding her. It was as if the kingdom itself was fighting back through her, with a grateful nod to the mystical beast. Lyra clutched the map and pressed onward, her heart filled with a newfound sense of purpose. The journey ahead was far from easy. The moon map led her to the base of the treacherous Fire Mountain, a jagged peak that spewed smoke and ash into the darkened sky. According to the map, the path to Malgoth's fortress lay across its fiery slopes, but the mountain had its own guardians, molten lava trolls, creatures forged from rock and flame, patrolled the paths, their roars echoing across the barren landscape. They were formidable foes, but Lyra's courage never wavered. She relied on her agility and cleverness to outsmart them. She dodged sprays of molten rock, used the terrain to her advantage, and tricked the lumbering trolls into colliding with each other. One by one, she bypassed the fiery guardians, climbing higher and higher until she reached the summit. There, carved into the very peak of the mountain, was a dark, foreboding chamber. Inside, she finally found her. Queen Alena was chained against a stone wall, her wrists and ankles bound by glowing magical chains that pulsed with dark energy. The queen looked weak and drained, but as she saw Lyra, a warm, genuine smile spread across her face. "Your bravery outshines even the sun, young warrior," she said, her voice filled with admiration. Without a moment's hesitation, Lyra rushed forward. She raised her blue crystal dagger high. The dagger's light flared, and with a determined cry, she struck the magical chains. The crystal blade cut through the dark magic like a hot knife through butter, and the chains shattered into 1,000 pieces of fading light. The queen was free. As they embraced in a moment of triumph, a chilling laughter echoed through the chamber. Malgoth had returned, but he was no longer just a sorcerer. He had transformed, his body swelling and contorting into a monstrous, giant shadow beast with glowing red eyes. The final battle for Lumeria had begun. The shadow monster lunged, but Queen Alena, now free, stood beside Lyra. The queen raised her hands, summoning her powerful sun magic, which erupted in a brilliant golden light. At the same time, Lyra channeled all her courage into her dagger, unleashing a blinding beam of pure crystal light. The two forces of light, the sun and the crystal, collided and merged, creating a spectacular explosion that engulfed the entire chamber in a radiant, purifying glow. The light was so intense it seemed to banish every shadow, every trace of darkness. When the brilliance finally faded, Malgoth and his monstrous form were gone, vanished completely. The dark fortress began to crumble, and the sunlight, real sunlight, streamed in, bathing Lumeria in its golden warmth once more. With the sorcerer defeated, Queen Alena returned to her rightful throne. The kingdom rejoiced, celebrating their queen's return and the end of the long night. But Alanna knew the true hero of the day. In front of all her subjects, she called Lyra forward. From this day on, the queen proclaimed, her voice ringing with pride, "Lyra is not just a warrior, she is the guardian of Lumeria." The crowd erupted in cheers, and that night, fireworks of every magical color illuminated the sky. Lyra, shy but proud, stood beside the queen, a wide smile on her face. She had faced the darkness and won, forever changing the fate of her world. And so, the magical kingdom of Lumeria thrived once more, its people forever remembering the young girl whose courage reminded everyone that even the smallest heroes can shine the brightest.